I'm going to try to make this video as brief as possible and as short as possible regarding the massacre in Benue State. I've been following the news. I've watched some of the videos by VDM, most of which I struggle to even get from beginning to end. And a lot of things were going through my mind. At some point, I told myself if I don't stop, I might even get depressed. Well, then I began to ask myself this question. At what point, and this is from me to the Nigerian security services, from the DSS to the military to the police and civil defense and all whatnot. At what point does this constant, non-stop attacks on your fellow Nigerian citizens, on your fellow Nigerian brothers and sisters and children, at what point does it become an insult? I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, but I'm coming from a place of concern, from a place of hurt, from a place of, as if I were a military officer or a military commander or a military general or whatever, at some point this becomes an insult to my person, regardless of whatever it is I might feel keeping this kind of attacks and this kind of, because at this point it will be almost impossible to convince anybody that the military has no hand, that in one way or the other the military is not complicit in all this. From Benue to Taraba to Adamawa to Yobe to Borno to Zamfara to Sokoto to Niger to Nasarawa, at some point the military has to accept and say, okay, this has to be partly our fault. Thank you.